Alright guys, quick disclaimer before we get started. I'll be giving the approximate numbers in this. It'd take too long for me to give exact calculations, especially taking into account decimals. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say before we get into this. Alright, I want to get out of the way. Just because Yamamoto has the heat of the sun, that does not make him solar system level. If you go with scaling, I did the math and it doesn't add up. That doesn't stop him from being incredible though, and I'll tell you why. So if you take 15 million degrees Celsius, the heat his Bankai was stated to reach, and the heat of the core of the sun, and convert that into joules, you would get approximately 3 billion joules of energy per second. And if you didn't know, joules is the unit of energy, just like meters is the unit for length. And to put that into like smaller perspective, that's like 29 gigajoules. That in itself is absolutely insane, but that's not at all where it ends for Yamamoto. To truly understand the amount of force he hits with, you need to take into account his force of his sword swings. Now, with his fists alone, he obliterated an opponent relative to an Espada in strength, wonder-wise, and of course his Zanpakuto hits harder than his bare hands, since it's like the strongest Zanpakuto in existence. It would multiply the force of his attack by multiple times. Now, next you need to take into account the speed of his hits. We can scale this from Vasto Lord Ichigo, and if you scale the difference in their power, he would be nearly, and if not, light speed, which is absolutely insane. Even if you don't believe that, his sword swings are at least much faster than Soul Society Arc Ichigo, and would multiply his attack potency many times over. This is obviously absolutely insane, as I'm sure you can tell. With all these multipliers on top of around 3 billion joules per second, I confidently say Yamamoto is multiple large planets worth in attack potency, and at the very least, large planetary. This isn't even taking into account his hacks, like raising anyone he's killed from the dead, and the fact that most of his opponents couldn't come near him due to the heat he gives off. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Feel free to tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'll respond, we can debate, or you can just tell me about how much you agree, I guess. My Twitter's in the description. Subscribe if you enjoyed. My Vasto Lord Ichigo video is on the way. That shouldn't take too much longer to come out. And yeah, that's it. I guess I'm out.